The one person stopping you from reaching your potential is you. We always try to project our problems and our excuses onto somebody else. We don't handle it, we don't take responsibility for it. What we don't realize is that we ourselves are our biggest problems and obstacles. Ryan Holiday has written a book on this called Ego is the Enemy, and that just symbolizes how your ego is actually the thing in your way. Many of us have great futures. Many of us can reach big mountains, big goals, big dreams. We can achieve what we want. But it's you, yourself, me also, that is in the way of reaching that goal. If I want to reach a specific goal, like reading 4 books in a month, it's only me that is in the way. Sure, I may have a busy schedule, but that's still me, that's my responsibility. It's I that make myself busy. And most of the time when you say you're busy, you're not actually busy. You're just wasting time. Nobody else is making you procrastinate on reaching your goals, on doing something towards reaching your goal. That's only yourself, it's in your mind, it's in your mindset. You being busy, you say you're busy, but then you still have 10 hours of screen time, and most of it goes to scrolling TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels. That's not busy. That's wasted time. That could be used for something else. In this case, the saboteur is the version of you that does all these bad things, like they drink, take drugs, stay up late, party, procrastinate, doom scroll, eat bad food, eat junk food, and other bad habits that aren't good for you, that don't improve you, your position and where you want to be in your life. Those are the habits of the saboteur, the version of you that is the bad version of you. Then there's the savior, the self-improvement version of you, the version of you that is invested in reading, invested in learning, that wants to learn, that wants to read, that wants to improve, that does do all these good habits then, and it cuts out the bad ones. The one that meditates for 10 minutes each morning, the one that reads every day, the one that gets a book ready in 1 or 2 weeks or whatever. That's not the point, but just reading, learning, doing what you actually need to do, having your mind set on a goal and working towards reaching that goal. Me personally, I have recently and overall the pattern of my life, the trend of my life, as I have been trying to change it. I have tried to change it towards being a more action-focused person. You know, the person that learns something, reads something, sees something, gets an idea, gets a thought, and applies it directly. Not that you have a thought, an idea, you see something, an opportunity, but then you think about it. Then you think they're like, no, but I can't do that because of this reason or that reason. That's not the way to think about it. Especially if you're young like me, you have all the opportunity in the world. That's a true thing. But the only thing stopping you is your work ethic and how much work you're willing to put in to reach it. So that's why I have been trying to change to becoming a more action-focused person. So directly taking action instead of thinking or learning more about it, learning more because you need to learn it more to do it. No, you don't. You learn by doing it. Trying and maybe failing, and trying again and failing, until you succeed. The process of becoming successful is simple, but it's not easy. It's a simple process. You put in work, and it's to be done, and you become successful. But the hard part is that you have to put in work. You have to do what is necessary to become successful. So that's what I've been trying to improve on. I have always been a really thoughtful person. Many videos that I have made are about thinking, are about reading, are about this processing, your brain processing things. That's good and all, but to a certain extent. If you do that and don't get anything done, then there's no point of doing that. Knowledge learned, which is not applied, is useless. That's just the same thing as you consuming so many videos. It's useless. It gets forgotten in your memory. if you don't do anything about it? What's the point of learning something if you don't do anything about it? That's what you have to do if you want to reach your goals, if you want to get something done. What I'm trying to change also now is towards more mindful consuming. Consuming content, consuming books, consuming food, everything I'm consuming, all the dopamine, everything, more mindfully. Many of us has gotten stuck in this rhythm of modern life that you need to do this thing faster, everything needs to move so fast. Your attention is worse. That's why you get addicted to scrolling, because everything needs to move faster. You need to have shorter and shorter videos to get attention. So I've been trying to take some simple small steps towards more mindful consuming. For example, limiting the amount of time I spend on my phone, the amount of time I spend on social media. That's the thing you just need to do also overall in self-improvement. Limiting what I do while I eat. Do I eat while I eat? Or do I look at my phone while I eat? Do I look at videos while I eat? It depends, but try to be more mindful of the thing you're actually trying to get done, the priority task. I have made many videos about that, so if you want to learn about that, go check out some other videos. Especially with YouTube videos, with learning. It depends on the video you're watching and how you watch it. I get into the habit of watching everything at double speed. It's good to some extent if you actually have a deadline, but for me, it was just so I could consume more. That's not good. You should not have that so you can consume more. Instead, the videos you watch, have them at the normal pace and actually fully focus on them. Many times I've just put on a video to do some other when I'm doing some other tasks. So I have really at 2 times speed just to get it through it quickly and learn more and get more things. Like, no, I didn't mindfully choose that video. I clicked on some thumbnail or some thing that I just, I had a feeling to look at that. That's not the right way to go about it. So one step you can take is watch videos at the normal pace. I feel many people actually watch it at double speed, at least I do, or at least in this productivity sphere, this self-improvement sphere, you watch it at double speed because you have to get more things done, you need to be more productive. You don't watch a movie at double speed, do you? At least I don't know anybody that does that, even I don't do that. But what you need, if you even watch movies, I don't say you should watch movies because often it's a waste of time, you know? You can be doing something else instead of spending your time watching a movie. But if you watch a movie, watch it fully. Don't do something else at the same time. Just watch the movie. You watch it at normal speed, that's just how you do it. Do the same as with YouTube videos. The reason you watch movies at normal speed is because you don't want to miss the beautiful soundtracks, you don't want to miss the beautiful visuals, you don't want to miss the story. That's what happens when you just watch YouTube videos at double speed. Especially if the video is a more cinematic piece, a more beautifully created piece. This fully depends on the videos you consume. If it's purely factual, this list is this, and it's just talking head like this, sure, speed it up. But at least, I even think that should be, everything should be at a normal pace. A habit for you if you're trying to cut down your weight, or trying to stay lean, try to maintain, whatever, to eat less, is to consume more mindfully, to process the food for a longer time, to eat for a longer time. Instead of having your lunch be 10 minutes, have it take a half an hour. Not that you're consuming, watching some video, that's why it takes long, but because you eat mindfully, you process it. That lets your mind and stomach fill up with less food. Because when you're distracted, you just eat without even realizing how much you've eaten. Your body doesn't even realize it. That's a big problem. And that's a big problem many people experience nowadays. Especially some videos that I'm watching, have watched, it's more of the cinematic pieces. More like, short stories, short films. Things that have been put so much thought and effort into them. You learn by looking at them. If it's a video teaching you to do a specific thing in a cinematic way, the video in itself teaches you the steps, even though they come up in the video. So for me at least, the thing is to just slow it down. And I feel like most people also have this problem. Just focus fully on the thing you're doing. This goes with everything in life. And that's why I also feel that school environments are bad for learning, for studying, because there are so many other people around you. It's distracting. You see that, oh, what's your crush doing? Oh, what's your friends doing? Oh, they're trying to make you laugh. You don't get anything done. That's why many times projects I had needed to do, some presentation or something, I don't get them done in school. I have to do them at home. I should get them done in school, so I have more time at home, but I just get it actually quicker done at home than in school. I get it better done, because at school it's just distracting. That's why also you should try to keep your room decluttered. It should be minimal, it should be clean, it should be a room where you can work, when you can sleep, when you can do what you need to do. Currently, my room ain't that. That's just how it is sometimes. But try to upkeep it. I am currently changing things around in my room. I have been doing that for a little bit because I want to find peace in my room. That's the place where I spend most of my days when I'm home. So make it also so that you can focus on the task at hand. If you're working, get it so that you can actually work and look at it and just work for an hour, 2 hours with deep focus, nothing else distracting you. Have on noise cancelling headphones. Maybe have some binaural beats or some really low tempo beats, not something, no rap or anything, because that's distracting also. Have a water bottle. I always have my water bottle here so that I can drink. I don't want to go in the middle of my work session and get a water bottle or get some water, because you should also keep hydrated. And your phone, that's a big distraction. Put it in a runner room. Put it in a kitchen. To get rid of bad habits, you need to have effort. You need to expend a bigger effort to do them. That triggers your brain to not even wanting to do it. Just having to get my phone from the other room, I just don't feel like it, so I just can't continue. And it's a really good thing. And you also don't get distracted by notifications if you have those enabled. I don't, so that doesn't matter for me, But overall, just the pull of your phone is obsolete when you have it in another room. At least it's a lot smaller. So that's what I have been thinking about. Be the savior. Be the one that curates your room, your environment, your mental space, everything you consume, to be helping towards yourself. So you can actually focus, so you can be minimal, so you don't need to actually be distracted, so you don't get burnt out, so you don't get lazy. Thank you.